I'm actually I am from Delhi, New Delhi. I came here many years ago as a student, as a graduate student, and of course never ended up going back. I lived in New Delhi for many years. Went to DPS, Delhi Public School, Jesus and Mary College, JNU for my masters, and then came here for my PhD. And then once you get here, life just sort of has its own journey for you. So I had actually not heard of Guruji when I was in Delhi, even though I grew up there. I must have come, I think, in '91, so it's a long time ago. But I had not heard of him, and I used to live in Greater Kailash. So when I now hear about, his mandir in Greater Kailash, I'm like, how did I miss it, But tab nahi likha tha, nahi hua. So, we've lived in New Jersey a long time. I have a daughter who's now in Tufts University in Boston. And I would say in the month of February, March, we realized that within our household, things needed to change. We had a situation that was brewing. I accepted a job in South Jersey, and I was commuting from Bridgewater to South Jersey every day 3 hours. So that's 1.5 hours to go and 1.5 hours to come. And it was a really prestigious job. The person that had offered me the job had waited for me. My daughter was going to go to college. I didn't want to change my job jab tak wo na chahe. She waited for me. They gave me a really good position. It was economically much better, responsibility-wise much better. But the commute was killing me, And mere ghar mein, my father passed away many years ago. My mother lives with me, and wo Bridgewater mein rahi hai hamesha mere saath, ya my brother lives in Bridgewater also. So wo move karne ka to wo naam hi nahi, she would not want to listen. She has to move from there. She's 76 and a very affectionate person. लेकिन काफी उनकी adult community की कुछ दोस्त हो गए थे, connections हो गई थी, तो वो एकदम ही नहीं जाना चाहती थी. My husband commutes a lot, and so it didn't matter. He just needed an airport. जहाँ पर भी airport हो, he was fine with it. तो I was in a very sort of a strange situation जहाँ 3 घंटा मैं आ रही जा रही हूँ और बहुत stress हो रहा है, नई job है, and घर में आऊँ तो no one wants to move. My daughter had already gone, so my biggest thing was really my mother. Anyway, we ended up putting the house on the market in the month of May, first week end in May. And within the weekend, we got one offer on Friday, one on Saturday, one on Sunday. So in a weekend, we got 3 good offers. So I felt very much relieved that, okay, at least this part is getting done. So we are making some progress towards making the move to South Jersey. After the first offer we accepted, I think the first one was a little bit higher than we had asked. I forget the exact numbers. That offer fell through, basically. That somehow fell through. And there was one critical timing at work where I needed to be in South Jersey in the person by 7:30 in the morning. So it's practically like you have to live there only. You can't be on a turnpike at like 5 in the morning and be productive. So it's a bit complicated. I won't go into that. She's actually not here. So ek din I was very upset. Nothing seemed to be going right. Like the offer fell through. I was having some adjustment things at work. My team was there were a few people in India, a few people in Kansas. So time difference and managing such a large team was new for me. The job was also in my realm, but new. So it really pushed me in different directions. It was taking a lot out of me. So really nothing felt like it was going right. So एक दिन शाम का टाइम था, I think 7 बजे थे, हमारे family room में ना बैठ के I was literally crying. I kid you not, I was just, मेरी आंखों से आंसू आ रहे थे. I was eyes हुआ था, little things like that, that really break the camel's back. So I was sitting and crying. Achanak the doorbell rang out of nowhere, and she's not here today, Nandini Aunty. I think I saw her son here a little while ago. This is a neighbor that lives right across our house. She rang the bell and she said, Anusuya, I've been sending you WhatsApp messages. You're not responding. So, I have been very upset though. I was not responding. I had other things on my mind. So I said, oh, sorry, Nandini, I've not been having the time. Actually, I see her husband here. And I said, I've not had the time, why don't you come in? Nandini was wearing like workout clothes. And literally she was going for a walk, she just stopped in. आप बिलीव नहीं करेंगे, वो 2 घंटे मेरे पास रही उस दिन, और मैं रो ही रही थी. 2 घंटे मेरे पास रही, और उन्होंने ऐसी ऐसी मिरेकल्स मुझे बताई गुरुजी की जो उनके साथ हुई हैं. शी वॉज ऑल्सो फेयरली न्यू. दिस इज फॉर मी नाउ इन जून, राइट? सो आई एम वेरी न्यू, बट शी वॉज ऑल्सो फेयरली न्यू देन. बट जो मिरेकल्स बताई उन्होंने गुरुजी की, आई वॉज हियर द नेक्स्ट सैटरडे, एंड आई कैनॉट टेल यू हाउ स्मूथ थिंग्स वेंट आफ्टर दैट. नॉट कि जिस दिन आई केम उसी से स्मूथ, but over time this became like my refuge. You know, I would come here and just sit here and just meditate, and धीरे धीरे ये एक मेरा नशा हो गया. You know, if I didn't come, I would feel like I was missing my drug or something. So at that time I was in Bridgewater, तो मैं Thursday को भी आती थी, Saturday को भी आती थी, whenever I could. Now I have moved, so it's a little bit harder, but I still make the trip, you know, 1.5 hour trip from South Jersey. One thing that really, you know, so when I came, of course, like everybody else, we questioned the power of the Almighty, because I was not exposed to Him. I didn't have, उनकी कृपा नहीं थी मुझ पर. मतलब होगी definitely, तो ले आए मुझे. तो उस दिन के बाद से जब मैं सोचती हूँ नंदिनी आंटी coming to my house, I don't see Nandini. I literally don't. I have never seen him in the person, but I see him. I see a tall figure with a lamba kurta and a dhoti that he's lifted like that, and unki ye joote, and I see him walk through my living. सोचती हूँ Nandini aunty coming to my house, I don't see Nandini. I literally don't. I have never seen him in the person, but I see him. I see a tall figure with a lamba kurta and a dhoti that he's lifted like that, and unki ye joote, and I see him walk through my living room, family room door, and come and sit next to me. I no longer see Nandini aunty when I think of that day. और मुझे लगता है कि लिटरली नंदिनी आंटी के रूप में ही केम दैट डे, बिकॉज कोई देयर वाज नो स्कोप ऑफ एनीवन कमिंग इन एट दैट टाइम, जब मैं इतना डिप्रेस, इतना सैड थी. तो मैं आपको एक छोटी सी चीज बताऊं जिससे मुझे लगता है कि फेथ इज सच अ बिग थिंग. So of course my mother didn't want to move. You know, she was very upset about moving. She's 76. सारे उनके डॉक्टर्स यहाँ हैं, उनके दोस्त यहाँ हैं. How can you be so selfish? And you know, तुमको मैंने बड़ा किया है. You know, the whole guilt trip, how it works for us as parents. We also do it. Our parents also do it. कैसे, how you can think of it. तो मैं एक दिन आई हूँ, मैंने कहा गुरुजी आप प्लीज मुझे हेल्प मी विथ माई मदर, प्लीज हेल्प मी, क्योंकि मैं मर जाऊंगी नहीं तो. बिकॉज यहाँ पर भी चाप, वहां पर भी चाप. यू नो, जस्ट आई कुड नॉट टेक इट. आई सेड माई ब्रदर लिव्स इन ब्रिजवाटर, आप ऐसा कुछ बंदोबस्त करो कि वो 15 दिन यहाँ रहे और 15 दिन मेरे पास रहे, या एट द मोस्ट यू नो, मतलब 10 दिन ही कर दो, चलो 10 दिन ही कर दो. यू नो, जितना कर सकते हो कर दो भाई, थोड़ा सा कर दो. सो ये मैं करती, यू नो, आई यूज्ड टू कम एंड कीप सेइंग प्लीज कुछ करो गुरुजी, कुछ करो. मैं ये नहीं करी कि आई वांट टू गिव हर टू माय ब्रदर, बिकॉज ही इज वेरी, यू नो, ही इज शॉर्ट टेम्पर्ड, थोड़ा impatient. I think men are impatient when it comes to the mothers. So he can't take her, I'm calling it whining, it's not a nice word, but we, you know, everybody knows we are all parents, we have parents. हर एक चीज को, मतलब एक ही चीज को मैं 10 बार बोलेंगी तो my brother has no patience. तो मैंने कहा गुरुजी 10 दिन, चलो 10 दिन कर दो. तो मैं आपको क्या बताऊं, इससे तो मतलब आई एम लाइक सोल्ड तो तभी थी. गुरुजी ने एक ऐसा मिरेकल किया कि my brother is in IT, you know, he was working for Oracle. There was nothing on the horizon for him. Guruji moved him to Singapore. One fine day, my brother is telling me he's moving to Singapore. His wife and son do not want to move. They will stay here in Bridgewater. Piyu, which is my pet name, Ma needs to stay here. मैंने कहा क्या? मैंने कहा but you are not even agreeing for 15 days. Now you are saying Ma needs to stay here. मैं आपको क्या बताऊं, आज के दिन में my mother's in Bridgewater. जय गुरुजी. तो आप 5 मांगे 15 मिलते हैं. Honestly, मैंने 5 मांगी थी, मुझे तो पता नहीं जून तक तो मतलब रिहाई. So thank you very much. And one other thing I want to say is कि आपकी संगत में आके मुझे इतना सुकून मिला है. There's so much love in all of you, so much welcome in all of you, Seema aunty and people even I don't know by name. ये जो आप लोग स्माइल करके वेलकम करते हैं, you know, I'm very new to the संगत, but I feel like I've been here forever. So I really appreciate it और मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है यहाँ के. लेकिन नहीं आती तो लिटरली लगता है कि कहाँ से ड्रग निकले क्या हो. तो मैंने यहाँ से सीमा आंटी से तस्वीर ली है. So in my मंदिर I put गुरुजी. पर उससे नहीं होता मुझे. I need to come here. So thank you very much for welcoming me and I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.